decided to start a small business instead of taking up any job. So he started a small business, and then once that business started paying off his bills, he wanted to start one more business so that there could be another stream of income. Gaurav was running a non-online business. He knew nothing about online business. That's the first thing. So so he realized that he wanted to avoid an initial problem where he like in any business, I have to figure out the product market fit, etc. So he wanted to avoid that. So there are two ways in which you can do the flipping of websites. One is that you figure out a particular audience that you understand. You create a website which is providing information to the audience. So people come to your website because they are searching for certain terms, and you are making money through advertisements. Another way is that you have a particular product that you know that here are the people that want this product. So you create a website and you start selling that product on that website. And once you reach some revenue, then you say, okay, now I want to just sell it off. Right? These are two approaches, but both of these approaches are hard. That whole process of figuring out which area should I be creating the website is hard. So Gaurav decided to buy a website, which is the first thing that he did. That he did not want to get into that whole journey of understanding the product market fit. And more interestingly, he bought a website for $3,000 using his credit card. So his criteria was that I don't have tons of money. I'm not going to invest a lot of money. So I am just going to
pay that amount back, right? He needs to pay that amount back.
He has to pay that amount, but it's not a huge amount. That's what I'm trying to say, that it's something which is possible from his credit card. So when I talk to other people that someone is in the business of buying websites, the thought that comes is, oh, but I don't have that much money. That person must be spending like $100,000, $50,000 or $10,000 or a huge amount.
It's a small amount, like a relatively small amount. Yeah.
Yes. So he bought using $3,000, and it was almost like an investment. That the mindset that he had was that this $3,000 could very well go to zero, and I am spending this because I want to learn. So back to your question, he didn't know anything about online marketing. He wanted to learn how can I increase the traffic to a website. I want to learn this, and to learn this, I'm spending $3,000. The second investment that he made was in accelerating his learning by paying for a course that teaches how to grow a website that makes money, and learning from those who have done it multiple times, plus a community of other doers who are doing the same thing, made a tremendous difference. It avoided years of failures and potentially saved a lot of money for Gaurav, because the result was that, and this is the interesting part, this website, when he bought, it was earning about $70 a month, 70. So it was already earning some money when he bought it, and at $70 a month, he bought it at $3,000 or so. He grew the traffic and business to over $6,000 a month in revenue in just 10 months. And there is the multiples are very common in this business. So it's about 30x your monthly
30x the top line.
Of monthly top line. So at $6,000 a month, he can sell. I don't know if he has sold that website or not, but he can sell it at $180,000. 60 times return on the investment of $3,000. So your point that you have to pay back. Yes, he had this mindset that this $3,000 are gone, but now he has a multiple of 60 times.
Look at it this way: he's already recovered his $3,000 in the revenue itself, right? So it's kind of paid for this.
Oh, multiple times because $6,000 is earning in a month, and $3,000 is a total investment. So he is making 2x his investment every month.